Hey Orc lovers, welcome to the channel and welcome to my roundup of the best posts on the Orks subreddit in the last year. I've been doing a few of these for different subreddits and different sort of corners of the internet where I think it's cool to find, you know, stuff to look at. And I like the Orks subreddit. I've posted it on there before. And yeah, I thought some of you might like to see a little video of the best posts basically, you know, in one place. So let's get started. So it's a big community. It's got 27,000 gits subscribed, 224 gits browsing right now. Happy days, cool. We're looking at the best of 2020. Let's get straight into it. Here we have Gorefrag Warguts. I mean, straight away, using Reddit with an orc name. I mean, that alone is top post worthy. By the way, I did these commandos. Do you know what it is? I didn't even notice first that these. So these are all orcs. I can't see the one behind, but this is a guardsman just chilling, rubbing his beard, and these are brilliant. That one's. I mean, that's so hard. If that was on a tabletop, you wouldn't know it was an orc unless you really looked at it and got down there. So brilliant commandos there. Cool, good work, Gorefrag Warguts. Next up, we've got Papa Nacho, 6 months ago. Freebooter Codex, page 21 shooter. That's as close as I'll be able to go. Wow, that's really good recreation there. Brilliant. Look at the. If you look at the shoulder pad, he's even got the bit of the ruddiness behind the white there. Really good. This kind of almost like Mean Machine Angel from Judge Dredd, sort of ocular lens. Really good. The guns very faithfully recreated. Even that ruddiness down there. Yeah, really good. Could have done some blood coming off the skulls. Next time, Papa Nacho. Cool. Next up, every kit is an orc kit, even Indomitus, from BDG Sledge. So if this is the. Okay, so here we have. It's one of those Necron. That's one of those Necron legs, and that's this is really good, by the way. I mean, let's not. At first, I thought he was like in a cannon or something, like ready to be shot out, but it looks like he's actually. That's how he's piloting it. Amazing! Imagine if he had a full squad of these. I'm not sure what these would play as. Like, it's that time of year, lads. Wow! So here we have Webwa with. The orc. I saw this on Instagram. It's really funny. I think I put it on Instagram as well. Stay in the Land Games Workshop, October. Pretty good. All right, cool. What we're next on? From user RJ McReady 1982 made some sneaky boys. Brilliant. More commandos. Not an orc. Space Marine stuff. Look at the Imperial Angel on there. It's like a Native American looking thing, isn't it? Love it. So what else? They're good looking barrels actually just alone, aren't they? I wonder what they've made of. You can make very similar ones out of like copper pipe. Class. I like how actually rather than putting drilling holes in the barrel, they've literally and having the arms come out, they've literally just glued on the arms. You could get honestly though, you could get a full unit using just bits that are left over if you just glued them onto whatever and call them commandos. So that's pretty clever. L Tofton, someone told me to post this here, so I did. Really good. Whoops, sorry for that wobbly mic. So this is like a Necron flyer. What they call this, Doom Scythe or something like that, I think. With several guns, to be honest, and then it's like a Bad Moon like dreadnought, I suppose. But it's really well done, honestly. Brilliant. Very creative to even think to do that, I think, with that. And looking at the lighting setup, I think this isn't L. Tofton's first barn dance. So yeah, that's really good. Orcs literally anywhere in the galaxy. Getting kicked out the pub. And then there's another one behind. I like it. Who's that from? Crumb Padgett. Cool. Just check I'm recording. Yeah. I am recording. Gazkul Thraka in all his glory. Wow. I mean, Gazkul Thracker's model, like over the ages, this is from Murph the Girth, okay, just gets so much better. Gazkul Thracker, when I started in 2nd edition, was just like a green dude with like a claw just standing there. And I think he had like Oddgit with him. Is that his little pal's name? Oddgit? Anyway, such a great model. I haven't seen one in the flesh actually. I was very close to buying the box that this came in, but I didn't in the end. But really nice. Here we have Ryan Ottensmeyer. I think that's how you say it. Gorkanaut Looted Knight. War Machine. Whoa, hang on a second. That's... What even is this here? I can't even make out what's what. So that's from a Gorkanaut. I recognise that. And then are these like Titan legs? Looted Knight, imagine. Like, so these parts of like Imperial Knights put together. Either way, it's absolutely fantastic. Look at the detail there. So we've got the pistons going to the fingers for the full-on punch-o-matic. Nice orky panels put on there. The pilot. I love it how you have this massive machine and then there's just like an orc or a goblin just like saying, yeah, I drive this. This is my job. Bit of chain. Guy clinging on there. Oh, there's 2 guys clinging on there. One driving the gun. One shooting behind. Green weapon on there. I can't be green stuff. Wow, really good. Bit of that like walkway making up half the face there. Really cool. Honestly, this painted would just be absolutely phenomenal. And looking at the way the model's put together, I think that, you know, Ryan is up to the job. Right. Yeah, this is cool. Look at that wavy crab. What does that mean? Crab Rave Award. Happy crab noises. Should be happy orc noises, surely. Next, we have you use a canned F8611. Okay. Orc Diplomat, work in progress. I love it. So debonair. Look at that jacket. And the briefcase, very important. I like to hear him speak. I like colouring. Just looking at the tank busters and realised this is totally a can opener for getting into tanks. Let's have a look at the full image. What are you saying? I see what you... There is a tin opener there. So you can just go to a tank and like prise it open. And that's a good spot. That's a good little detail on the model as well, you know. I wonder when the modelers are putting these together, do they have to like suggest it in like an email or a meeting or something and then it gets like the go ahead, or do they just go ahead and like do it? I'd be quite curious to know that. If anyone knows that, leave a comment. You Monkey Boy 808 didn't want to spend $150 buying a Mega Dread from Forge World. Got this for $8 on eBay instead and made my own. Totally works. I mean, the art style is different to things in 40k. I don't think there's many things that have that kind of roundness to it, but it totally works. I mean, yeah, I would love it if one of my friends turned up with that in their army. Brilliant. Very combat heavy. It's got like 2 sort of fists, so 1 claw and 1 fist. Be interesting to see what that does. We've got Jakey de Pearl. Wow, that's cool. Look at the drill at the front. What's that made of? Is that like this? These look like orc vehicle panels, and then cannons from I don't know where, and then the drill. I don't know what half of this model's from. It must be from other kits, but either way, it's spectacular. I'd love to see this painted up. When was it posted? 9 months ago. Jakey, I hope you've got around to painting this by now. Tony Mork, what a genius name. Soda Pops 85, backside 5-0 grind. Brilliant. It's quite nicely done that. He's even got the coping up there. Like I skate, or I used to skate more, and this is cool. I'd love to have that. Lumbago 247 or 24/7, my first painted objective marker. The Lost Messenger. So that's one of those jumper boys, isn't it? He's got lost. So I get it. Okay, so you can have this as an objective. He was bringing a very important message to the battlefield. Got lost. This is your objective. You got to retrieve him. The poor soul. Remember that every kit Games Workshop puts out is an orc kit. I mean, it's I love that about orcs, to be honest. You can totally like just put any. I would love to see just like a whole Space Marine army basically, but they've all got orc heads. Has anyone done that? That would be so cool. And you can put orky details on and grots clinging on them and things. Yeah. Or maybe you couldn't put an orc in power armor. I don't know. I imagine that might be the case. So we've got 40k orcs, Warhammer community, not since our ancestors crawled out of the primordial soup and chiseled Space Marine stuff. Don't worry about that, humies. Thanks for the new knob warbike kit. Brilliant. Sense of humour. That's what orcs are about. And that's one of the reasons that I like orcs so much, is that they bring like so much humour to the 40k universe, where it's a bit grimdark, to be honest. Or you're very, oi lads, look at me. I'm a looter. From Whisker Biscuits. A Lutau, I get it. That's really cool, isn't it? Just one shoulder pad and a helmet, that's all you need. And the weapon. Whoa. Freebooters, there is never enough. Quad barrel shotgun, fellas. Literal wall of lead. Orcs loving it. That is ridiculous. Is that a real thing? That's too much. Leave me a comment if you also think that's too much. Actually, we're in orcs. That's not enough, is it? Never mind too much. Right. Increase puzzled. Little gits and boys. We's did it. Wow. 2020 miniature of the year. Guys called Thraka. Hey, take a bow. 10 days ago. Yeah, it's such a good model. Like I said, though, I haven't seen it in the flesh, but it's so cool. Look, there's that quadruple shotgun that we just mentioned. I was wrong. It's absolutely bang on. Here we got Mr. Power Armor. Cornby like Gork and Mork saving the day for the orcs. I like that. That's cool. Right. Gear Guts. Finally done. The beast stands fully armed. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Like what? Look at that. There's a Space Marine down there. Is it even a Primaris? I don't think it is actually. That is ridiculous. But not only is it ridiculous, that is... I'm going to zoom in here. That is like... Oh, it's pixelated. I'll zoom in. Look at it. Imagine having to roll all your dice for that. Are these missile launchers? Pew pew. That's a cool head as well. It's so well done, this. Really, really well done. Love it. Fantastic model. I mean, same model. It's like the size of flipping someone's living room, probably. The Orc way. C and F 8611. The Ultra Morons, work in progress. Oh, I was just talking about orcs in power armor. Brilliant. Here we go. So, look at that. That's brilliant. The Ultra Morons. I've heard that before. I'm sure I've seen these posted before when they're actually painted. Maybe we'll come on that later. Here we have I Am Joe Blow 101. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to show him the power of the War. Your friend enjoys Warhammer. He wants to learn how to play. He has to play this week. He wants to play Orcs. Brilliant. Orcs are so much fun to play. I feel like Orcs, like, they put you in this like mindset where you just gotta let it go and just like let the Orcs be Orcs on the tabletop, and the rules really let that happen. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so much fun to play Orcs. Like, you can just steamroll or get absolutely squished or somewhere in between. But either way, it's so much fun. Here we have Amish Outcast. Outcast with a K, like the band. Awesome display at my local store. Wow. So it's an AT-AT with just orcs living on it. Can you imagine? What great mashup of the two universes. They knew what they were doing. And it's got some big minigun there. Wow. If that's shot, wouldn't it? Like, you'd have to brace, wouldn't you? Imagine you were sitting on board that. That's really cool. Man, I got no shops with anything like this in the window near me. This is amazing. I wonder where this is. Right. Head Chef Dom. Well, not chefing. He's posting memes on the Reddit. The best race in the new edition. Command phase. Looky here. New command points for the boys. Moving phase. Moving forward. Oh, I need to open the whole image. Shooting phase. Psychic phase. Charge phase. Fight phase, morale phase. That's how it be. Dom. Right. Baron Sogs. Every orc. Every kid is an orc kid. You could paint that up as an orc for sure. I mean, you'd have to like... I'd think you'd put some green stuff on the face or something. You could totally make that an orc kit. That could be like whatever you want. That's a cool model. I wonder how big they are. Maybe I'll get one. Flat caps, paint and glue. The good thing about all this is no one bats an eyelid when I spend 3 days holed up building this bad boy. Yeah, I'm self-isolating. Yep, Battle Force, work in progress. I've also been self-isolating for months, since February. We're in January of the next year now. And to be honest, I think it sent me a little loopy. But, you know, not too loopy. Is that like a Bane blade with like an orc vehicle strapped on top? The way it should be. Brilliant. I love it. Cool. Snake bites from Papa Nacho. I'm sure I've done another one of these videos on other subreddits. I've done Old Hammer, I've done Instagram, and terrain building, I think. And I'm sure I've seen Papa Nacho post something before, which, wow, it's got gold. Codex Snakebite Boys. Maybe it was earlier on in this video, actually. Yeah, this is the guy that's recreating them. Wow, that's really cool. Like, even the shoulder pad detail and the grubbiness of the... What's interesting, though, is that, like, this piece of art was created, like, commercially, like, maybe, like, 20 years ago, probably. Some of them are 30 years ago, I imagine. And some bits would have been rushed and given less detail, and these are now being translated into models in the year 2020, which is, I find interesting, to be honest. Like, as a way to, like, reimagine art. Yeah, that's really cool. Here we have Grey Orc. So I made a tank buster. I love it. The hand works really well on there. Can you get the model with the hands on? Like that? Cool. Look at his face. He's just like, whatever. I'm going to get your tank. The War Mistress. Death Core of Krieg. Wow. That's cool, isn't it? And the muscles. Well painted, that. I like it. Death Core. Krosgen. Why you can't never have enough DACA. If they can't hear them, that means the weapon is not loud enough. Orcs make their weapons louder. Orcs get deafer. Since orcs are deaf, they can't properly hear their weapons. Brilliant. The circle of life continues. Orc life. Del Rock, my finished war rig. Witness me. Whoa, that's so cool. I love Mad Max Fury Road, which this is from. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Such a good film. Love it. I saw it in the cinema like 3 times. My current partner, who at the time was like my new girlfriend, I took her to see it. It's not really her kind of film, but she was into it actually. And we watched it together on the TV not long ago. Anyway, check it out. This is a great recreation of it. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I wonder if you could do like a Furiosa Orc and like Max Rokatansky Orc. Crew on Sprue. The Grot Priest Engine Seer Zargrot. Wow, that's cool. I like that. That's really good. I wonder what like the actual like engine seers, if they were on the battlefield, would see if they saw an orc that's like dressed up as them across the way. They'd probably be a bit freaked out, to be honest. Wiffy La Kraba. Someone talked about squig bikes, so that's brilliant. That's a great idea. I actually think that would make a really cool model. Don't give me hope. Yeah, exactly. Someone could, like, one of you could do this. For sure. I've got no doubt about it. The stoic expression on top. Right, I think I'll do, like, 5 more. Here we go. Very random bear. My boys always need more loot. Where? As an orc there. I'm once again asking for all your extra bits. Yeah. I've got loads of extra bits, actually. I should make some orcs, basically. Cylinder. I found a strange kind of squig in my star collecting box. There you go. Get a goblin on the top and a wheel on the bottom. That's one leg. Boing, boing, boing. It does look a bit like a squig leg, actually, doesn't it? That's cool. Nice cat. I like cats. Flying glider. Imagine only having one god of war. Followers gone. I just want to be orcs. Change my mind. That's cool. One more. Any models coming? If you can read this, flip the Zoggin thing over. That's brilliant. Owner's manual from the Philly. That's cool. Very creative stuff. Very funny stuff. Like, you know, you could look at a lot of races in 40k and you don't get that many chuckles. I love Orks. I've got some Orks. I've played Orks. I've got some Ork videos on my channel if you want to check them out. I've got little mini bat reps where 20 Terminators are fighting against one more Gorkanaut or whatever it is. Yeah, check those out. Yeah, cool. This has been my roundup of the Orks subreddit for 2020. If people like it, then I'll maybe do one every month or something, just to sort of do a roundup of the top posts. I like doing them. Thanks for watching Peacetime Painting. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Take care of yourself.